edition of Spartanville Spotlight. Each month we will bring you some of the most interesting news and stories of what's happening at Greenville Middle School and High School. This episode is called What's New, Greenville? First up, we want to introduce you to some of the new teachers in each building.
Hello, who are you and what subject do you teach?
My name is Mr. Lacey and I teach business here in Greenville.
Really cool. What grades do you teach?
I teach 7th grade CTE, and then I also have a couple kids in 8th grade for lab, and then I teach 9th through 12th.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what did you do before you came to Greenville?
So I've been a teacher for the better half of probably 10 years, 11 years now. Before that I was in the sports management career actually, so I switched careers about 23, 24 years old.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on Greenville so far?
Greenville's been great to me so far. A lot of supportive people, kids are great. I'm a big athletics guy, so there's a lot of good athletics here too, and everyone in the community's been awesome.
What do you want to tell us about yourself?
I like long walks on the beach. Taco Tuesday is one of my favorite times ever. Big Yankees and Jets fan, like I said, I'm a big sports guy, so that stuff plays a role. What else about me?
What's your favorite color?
Oh, that's a good one. Blue. I used to be orange, but then I kind of switched because orange is kind of lame sometimes, so I go blue. Yeah.
A lot of people say blue.
What's your favorite color?
I like green.
Oh, you're actually interviewing me, so I apologize. But yeah. So other than that, no, that's me in a nutshell.
That's good to hear.
And if anyone ever has any questions, feel free to come talk to me.
Yeah. Hello, and who are you, and what do you teach?
My name is Matt Darkangelis, and I teach 8th grade English Language Arts, ELA.
What did you do before you came to Greenville?
So before I came to Greenville, I was a teacher. I had been living in China for the last 4 years.
Wow.
But I originally went there in 2010. Been back and forth teaching both in China and here in America for the last 10 years or so.
It's pretty cool. And
Okay.
what's your opinion on Greenville so far?
So far, I love it here. I love Greenville. I think it's a really good community. The school itself is really supportive, I think.
Yeah.
I think, like every community, there's challenges, but I think that it's a really supportive community that's going to face those challenges head on and probably come out successful, I think, based on what I've seen so far. I think it's a good bunch of people who are working here and also a good bunch of kids who go to school here. So, so far, so good.
That's good to hear. Do you want to tell us more about yourself?
What would you like to know?
Like fun facts, favorite colors, stuff like that.
I used to rap competitively. I'm really into hip hop. What else? I like to play drums now. It's kind of my new hobby. Cool. But yeah, I'm pretty much a Renaissance person. Jack of all trades, cool. Masters of none. Cool. So yeah.
Who are you and what subject do you teach?
My name is Mrs. McGinnis and I teach algebra and geometry, so grades 9 through 10.
Oh, that answers my next question. What grades do you teach?
Oh, sorry, yeah. 9th and 10th grade.
Wow, crazy. What did you do before Greenville?
So this is my 10th year teaching. So previously I taught at Jefferson Central School and Middleburg Central School.
Is that far away from here?
Yes, it is. Jefferson was almost an hour from here. Yeah.
It's pretty far away.
Yeah.
And what's your opinion on Greenville so far?
I am loving it so far. I love that it's close to home, but I've also had a really positive experience. Everyone's been very supportive and helpful when I needed it. And now that I'm getting to know the students, that's been extra fun.
That's nice to hear. And as a bonus question, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
That's a good color.
All the way.
And here's my next question. What's your opinion on Garfield the cat?
He's a really chill dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
cool.
I'm saying.
Who are you and what do you teach?
Brady Rogers, aka Mr. Rogers to students. I teach wildlife, I teach programming, and I teach multiple shop classes, also middle school tech.
Awesome. What grades do you teach?
6 through 12. I'm a little all over the place.
Nice. There's a lot of kids. What did you do before you came to Greenville?
A little too much. I was kind of all over the place. So I worked on a farm right after college for a couple of years. It was a really, really big farm, a poultry farm, so chickens and ducks, which is a little wild to most people when they hear it. After that, I went back to grad school, and I knew I wanted to be a tech or an ag teacher. And so I was a tech and agriculture teacher at a previous school for a year, and then I moved to Greenville.
Awesome. What's your opinion of Greenville so far?
I love it here. For me, it's the kids, it's the support from administration, from the community, and it's all the opportunities that you guys have. I'm a big fan of FFA, I'm a big fan of Media Club and the other things that you all do. And so for me, it's just all the opportunities that you guys have here is one of my favorite things.
Did you always want to be a teacher?
I kind of knew I wanted to be a teacher, but actually originally I was going to go off and be a big water lawyer, which basically means that I would mediate water rights for people out west. That sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but basically I would say, hey, we should be fair when we're trying to figure out where water goes out west. And that's what I was going to do all the way up until I figured out that I wanted to teach a little sooner than I thought. So.
Nice. And I gotta follow the trend here. What's your favorite color?
It's tough. It's like a mix between orange and blue. I think I'd probably go orange as the favorite, and then blue is a close second. But really quick, I'll give a fun fact to follow up too, because I always feel like we're a little all over the place. But I think when when we first met each other, one of the things that I shared with you guys was that I thought Chicago was a state until I was 12. So I'm letting all of you know that there is hope, okay? You can overcome some of those struggles that you have in education and figure it out.
So who are you and what do you teach here at Greenville?
My name is Dr. Bellino, and I teach the band and the jazz band and music theory class.
Where did you teach before you got to Greenville?
That's a great question. Actually, I taught all over the place. I was all over the capital region. I taught at St. Carlos St. Bros, Bard College, a bunch of the colleges there, Union College, and also private students and the Empire State Youth Jazz Orchestra. So kind of lots of different things I've been doing over many years.
And where is the coolest place you have performed?
Wow. I don't know, maybe Japan would be the coolest place I performed. I lived over there and performed for 2.5 years in a town called Sasebo, which is in Nagasaki, and I performed at a kind of a resort called Haustenbosch, which was engineered and designed after some of the great Dutch architecture. So they actually imported bricks from Holland and horses and people, and it was all kinds. So I was part of the entertainment over there. I was in a big band, a jazz band and Dixieland band and brass quintet, and we entertained for people would come in, and it was the best time of my life.
So what's your impression of Greenville so far?
That's a great question. I love my kids. I really love my kids. They're very respectful, great players. Everyone's got beautiful sounds, and I'm really enjoying myself here. So, and I feel like I've got great support with the music department and the administration. So I feel very welcome and very, very thrilled and honored to be here working with the students in the Greenville community.
Who are you and what do you teach here at Greenville?
My name is Allison Handelman, and I teach Global 9, psychology and sociology, and then next semester, philosophy and anthropology.
Where were you before you came to Greenville?
I was at Weebatuck Central School District in the middle school.
What are your impressions of Greenville so far?
So far, I think it's a great school. Kids are nice, facilities are nice. Yeah, very happy here.
Out of the 4 electives that you're going to be teaching, which one are you the most excited for?
I think philosophy, because I feel like we can have some really great discussions, and there's lots of great questions that remain unanswered, so I think it affords a lot of good discussion material.
So what is your name? What do you teach?
Hi, my name is Erica Burke, and I teach Spanish.
Where did you come from before you came to Greenville?
I come from Colombia, but I came here to college. I was a student, and I was a substitute teacher in Coxsackie and Greenville too.
Very nice. What's your impression of Greenville so far? Do you like it? Is it a lot?
I love Greenville. I live 10 minutes away, so it's pretty close, and I just find the Greenville community very, very nice and very friendly with me, especially because I'm not from the area, I'm from another country, so everybody's been so nice to me and very kind.
I'm glad to hear that. So besides Spanish and English, do you speak any other languages?
No, just Spanish and English.
That's fair. All right, one last question. Did you like Greenville or Coxsackie better?
I think both the schools have a special space in my heart, so I cannot say I would rather one over the other one, but I love both the schools.
That's fair. Glad to hear that. Hobbies do you like to do outside of school?
So one of the things that I'm learning right now is how to ride a motorcycle, so that's one of my goals. I also like painting, I like graffiti, I like designing. like you see, I make the kids to work on things that they can apply creativity, and that's pretty much what I like to do.
Nice. Very cool.
It's been a while since we've had foreign exchange students thanks to COVID, but this year we're lucky to have 2 Europeans, Melina Bergman from Germany and Maria Garcia Rodero from Spain. Let's meet them.
Hi, welcome to Greenville. And who are you and where are you from?
I'm Maria and I'm from the south of Spain, a city called Murcia.
I'm Melina and I'm from Germany, from Baden-Württemberg in a town called Rosenberg.
That's awesome. And what grade are you guys in?
I'm in 12th grade, I'm a senior.
And I'm in 11th.
All right. So you guys are pretty close. And why did you guys come to Greenville?
Our exchange program assigned us this town, so that's why we're here.
Yeah, I got picked from the host family because they pick the students based on if they think they would fit the best to their family or not. So
All right. And do you guys think you fit in?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. We're both very comfortable with our host families, so I think that's the important thing.
Yeah, that's great. And what's your impression of Greenville in the USA so far?
Well, this is very different from Europe. Everything's so big. The school is so different. You can eat, drink in class. You have a very good relationship with students and teachers. You joke between both of them and laugh. That you won't see that in most parts of Europe.
Yeah, it's really crazy that the classes are a lot more not that stressful, I would say, as in Europe, because here you could even go on your phone during class. There are so many differences. The first days were crazy.
Yeah, but also because 12th graders can be in class with 9th graders, and you can take ceramics class, for example, or Fit for Life, food science.
That you have
in Europe.
electives.
In Europe you have history, math, German or Spanish, for example, English. You have your own classes for each course, so you don't have the choice to choose what you want to study.
And also what I think is crazy is we don't have the opportunity to pick between different topics in math, for example. We just have one math class where we do everything in a year that you would we do in a year geometry, algebra, all this stuff, and not just 1 year algebra and the another one geometry.
Yeah, that sounds really stressful, but I'm glad that you guys like it here so far. And thank you so much for letting us interview you.
There are also some new clubs and revamped organizations for high school students. These include a brand new skeet and trap shooting team, as well as changes in the Greenville Mental Health Advocates. Let's take a look.
So you're an advisor to a new club starting this spring. What is this club?
The club is a clay trap shooting club, which is a students shoot guns at clay pigeons, and we're going to be having it at the Rensselaerville Rod and Gun Club.
It sounds fun. How do the students compete? Will it be like a sports team traveling around?
So we're a club. We won't be traveling. The only place we will travel is to the Rensselaerville Rod and Gun Club. That's where we will. That's where the students will shoot, and that's where we'll gather their scores, which will be submitted electronically. Where then those scores compete with other schools who are doing it at their home clubs also.
Sounds like an interesting way to do things. What other schools will you be competing with?
So Coxsackie Athens has a very good team right now. I know Burn Knox Westlow is working on getting a team. Middleburg is working on getting a team. There's quite a few schools around that are starting.
All right. How has the student response been so far for this club?
So far we have about 27 kids who have signed up that are interested. Kids who still have interest can come and talk to me about it because we don't officially start till the spring. But we have been trying to get together and work out the details before then.
So anyone who wants to join this club still will come for you for details?
Correct. Yep. They have to come to me, and then there's some prerequisite stuff they have to do, like take a hunter safety course, and then we're going to go from there.
All right, cool. Thank you for agreeing to do this interview.
Thank you for asking me to.
All right.
Who are you and what do you do here at Greenville?
My name is Miss Dubois, and I'm the school psychology intern. So I'm working with Miss Zimmerman, who's the school psychologist, and helping her meeting with students, doing some assessment, things like that.
So you're the advisor for Greenville Mental Health Advocates. What are some changes that have been made this year?
So we're really trying to make it student-led and let students make a lot of choices for the events that we hold. And for the events we hold, we're trying to do a lot more interactions with other students. So we just held our thank you card and gratitude event and trying to do more events every month.
So I know you're a graduate from Greenville. How does it feel to be back?
I like it. I like being back. It's nice because now I get to see the other side of it. So I experienced Greenville as a student, and now I get to experience it as a staff member, which is really cool.
Have you noticed all the new social media posts and pictures this year? These are all thanks to our new district communications specialist, Miss Sierra Pizzola. Let's meet her.
My name is Sierra Pizzola, and I'm the school communications specialist.
Where were you before you came to Greenville?
I started here in August of 2022, and before that I ran my own business doing website and graphic design.
What are your impressions of Greenville so far?
So far, I love it. Everybody has been so kind, so welcoming. I love attending all the events outside of school, the athletic events, the PTA, PTSA events. It's been a really fun time so far.
And what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is my mom's homemade marinara sauce and pasta with homemade bread.
Do you know your zodiac sign? And if so, you don't?
No, I was born on November 22nd, so like some say that I'm a Scorpio and some say I'm a Sagittarius, so I truly don't know my zodiac sign. Nobody can decide.
So you're a cusper.
It's literally like on the cusp. I don't know my zodiac sign.
What were the two different names again?
Scorpio and Sagittarius.
Scorpitarius.
I am a Scorpitarius.
Hope you enjoyed our first episode of Spartanville Spotlight. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the year. My name is Liv Russo, and have a great day, Greenville.